Hello, YouTube, and we are continuing our journey through what is basically Beelzemon Beelstar Week, going over the variations of builds and types of decks you can make using just an advanced deck alone. And with that, we're going to move on to the more upgraded version of a Beelzemon deck compared to the last one. So, for starters, we actually have 5 eggs on this deck. We're running 4 of Yamon from the advanced deck, with the inheritable of when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord trait, trash the top 2 cards of your deck, as well as a single copy of Yamon from EX2. It has your turn while there are 10 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Now you could go ahead and just run just the 4 eggs. I'm just choosing to run the 5th one because I just so happen to have the full alt art of Yamon from that set. So why not? Alright, now we're going to go a little bit out of order with this deck. We're going to actually look at our tamers. I'm going to run 3 copies of Ayamako from the advanced deck. They offer on play, reveal top 4 cards of your deck, add a Digimon with Evil, Wizard, or Demon Lord trait among them to your hand, and put the rest at the bottom in any order. And then it also has that when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon, by suspending this tamer, return 1 card from your hand to top a deck, and you will gain a memory. And then I'm running a single copy of Ian Mako from EX2. They have start of your turn. If you have 2 or less memories, set it to 3. As well as your turn, when you attack with a Digimon, you can suspend this to mill the top card of your deck. Then if that Digimon that is attacking is named Beelzemon, you can have it evolve into a Beelzemon Blast mode from your trash for a cost of 3. Now we're going to look at the option cards. I'm running a single copy of Calling from Darkness because it's all we're allowed to run. You can delete a Digimon, then return up to 2 purple Digimon from your trash to your hand. Security effect is to add this card to your hand. Please note that you don't actually have to have a Digimon on the field to use this effect. You can play it and still get back 2. Then I'm running 3 copies of Darkness Wave. This came from the starter deck 10 that featured Mastamon. And the only thing you need to pay attention to with this card is it says trash top 3 cards of your deck, and its security effect is to do the same thing. Now the next options we're running is 4 copies of Death Slinger. They have when this card is trashed from your deck, gain a memory, as well as the main effect being delete an opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, and for every 10 cards in trash, you can increase this level by 1. Then I'm running 4 copies of Rival's Barrage. Now this card has so many things to it. First of all, that when this card is trashed in your deck, it goes to your battle area to be popped for its delay effect later. Its main effect when played from hand is to delete an opponent's Digimon with the highest level. Its security effect is the same thing, but its main delay effect when you pop it from the battle area is to return a purple Digimon or Tamer from your trash to your hand. Now on to the actual Digimons themselves. I'm going to run a single copy of Drakemon. He has, on play, return a 1 cost or a 7 cost option card from your trash to your hand. And as you've already seen, we actually run quite a few of those 2 different costs. I'm running 4 copies of Impmon from BT2, but he also came from the advanced deck. And also you should note that Drakemon here came from Starter Deck 6. But Entmon has on deletion trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then we're running a single copy of Entmon from EX2 because, again, he was just too good, so he got on the limited list. So now you can only run one in the deck. His effect is when this card is milled, you may choose to mill 3 more cards from your deck. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Beelzemon in its name and 1 Ayamako to your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. And then you also have inheritable of while this Digimon has Beelzemon in name, it gets plus 3,000 DP. Then I'm running 2 copies of Entmon from BT6. For its on play, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you do, return 1 Digimon card with 7 Great Demon Lords or 3 Musketeers trait from the trash to the hand. Then I'm running 4 copies of the advanced deck Entmon. When attacking, if you have 20 or more cards in trash, this Digimon may Digivolve into Beelzemon from your trash for a cost of 3, ignoring its Digivolution requirements, as well as the inheritable of your turn when a card is trashed, you can delete an opponent's level 3 Digimon. That is once per turn. Now on to the champions. We are running 4 copies of Wizardmon. This is the promo. It also is in the advanced deck. Its main effect text says that when this card is trashed from the deck, gain a memory. It also has the inheritable of when attacking, you may reveal 1 purple card in your hand and return it on top of your deck. You're going to mainly want to just have this card get milled. If you do happen to have to Evo into it, at least you're going to have the ability to stack your deck for your mills. What you really want to Evo into for your level 4s is going to be Witchmon. She comes from the advanced deck. She has when Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, as well as the inheritable of while this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord trait, it gets plus 2,000 DP. Then moving on to our level 5s. We are running only 4 level 5s in this deck. We are running Balmon from BT2, or BT10, pardon me, and Balmon from the advanced deck. Now, Balmon from BT10 has no inheritable, but it does have, when attacking, you may trash up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. So please note that says you can mill up to 3 cards. So you can control your mills with that. It also has on deletion, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Beelzemon from your trash without paying the cost. And then similar but different, we have Balmon from the advanced deck of when Digivolving, trash 3, and when Digivolving, this Digimon gains on deletion if there are 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Beelzemon from your trash without paying the cost until the end of your opponent's turn. So what makes these 2 so special is that one has no inheritable but has a built-in text and allows you to mill, while the other one has an inheritable. The other one helps you mill just once, but the when Digivolving gain the on deletion effect carries over for the entire stack. So once you Digivolve, if your opponent were to just de-Digivolve you, you technically still have the on deletion effect. And also, you might be wondering why I'm running only 4. That's because this deck mills quite a bit. So what we're doing is we're rather going to hope that we can just straight up warp or end up playing Beelzemon from trash. Or, if need be, we can use one of our mini card effects, as you've already seen, that helps us grab our missing level that we need to go up the chain. Now, onto the Megas. I'm running 2 copies of Beelstar from the advanced deck. Yes, this is still a Beelzemon deck, but we had to splash in a little bit of some Beelstar. She has, when you would play this card from your hand, reduce it by 4 for every 10. All turns, once per turn, when a card is trashed in your deck, you may play an Itmon from your trash and it gains Rush, as well as your opponent's turn. When opponent's Digimon attacks, trash the top card of your deck. Now on to the rest that is Beelzemon. We are running 2 copies of Beelzemon from the advanced deck. When Digivolving trash 4, all turns, when a card is trashed from your deck, gain a memory for every 10. And your turn, once per turn, when a card is trashed, he gains security attack +1. Then I'm running 4 copies of Beelzemon from EX2. He has, when this card is trashed in your deck, you can play an Itmon from your trash without paying the cost, as well as the when Digivolving and when attacking effect that you may trash up to 2 cards from the top of your deck. Then delete one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon, and for every 10, you can increase this level. So you may trash, you don't have to. And he helps put some more bodies on board when he's milled. Then last but not least, I am running 1 of each of Beelzemon Blast Mode, both from the advanced deck and from EX2. Both have similar effects of when this card is trashed from your deck, you get to delete rather a level 3 and lower, or a level 4 and lower, but this one has, for every 10 cards in trash, increase the level by 1. He has, when Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon, and then if you have 20 or more cards in your trash, gain 3. This one has, when Digivolving, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level, and during your turn, for every 10 cards in trash, he gains security attack +1. I like running at least 1 of each. A lot of people might only run the 1. I like having variety, because you never know. There might be a scenario where you just want to be able to delete something on the field when you Evo. And you also might want that extra security attack. But that has been it. That is my pure Beelzemon deck that I built with a splash of Beelstar. Now stay tuned as we continue this venture and go into the final form, that is Beelzemon X Antibody. Until then, this has been Prodigious. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.